What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at Colonia Del Rey RV in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we're going to take a look at this very, very interesting Wildwood Heritage Glen. This is a Forest River product travel trailer. Now, this is certainly going to be on the larger side of travel trailers. It's not what I would consider to be the largest of travel trailers, but it's certainly above a mid-sized travel trailer. We're going to take a look at the specs on this thing and see what type of truck or tow vehicle I would recommend to tow this. So before we get any further, this video is sponsored by my good friends over at RV SnapPads. They manufacture these really awesome, super thick, super durable rubber pads that snap on the bottom of your RV's landing gear, your leveling feet, as well as the front tongue jack of many travel trailers. This is such a cool application. It widens out the actual footprint on the ground, adds some stability, it protects them against the rocks, the sharp, jagged edges of whatever you may be on top of. Super cool product, definitely worth checking out. I'll put a link in the description of this video, and they're also sold by my main channel sponsor, etrailer.com, so definitely give them a visit. All right, let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 9,925 pounds. It's going to have a cargo capacity of 2,029 pounds. It's going to ride on 4,400 pound axles. It's going to have 225/70 15D rated tires. And the dry weight on this unit is going to be 7,858 pounds. Total length 33 feet 9 inches. So in my opinion, you could get away with a 3/4 ton truck towing this. I would not put this behind a 1/2 ton truck. You're gonna have way too much tongue weight. You're just gonna have too large, too heavy of an RV for a 1/2 ton truck when everything is said and done. What I mean by that is when you've loaded up with batteries, propane, you've put all the weight in your truck, all the people in your truck, supplies, generators, all that stuff. This is just gonna be too much for a 1/2 ton truck, in my opinion. What you end up doing is, of course, up to you, but you know, you came here to get my opinion, so that's what my opinion is. Coming around, we're going to take a look at the inside of this Wildwood, and then we'll come out to the outside. But before we do that, let's see what they consider to be their best value solutions. So top insulated, insulation with 12-volt heaters on all the holding tanks, vacuum bonded sidewalls with blocked foam, aluminum structure, side-mounted heat ducts, so they don't put the heat ducts in the floor, which is pretty nice. Whisper quiet ducted ACs, that's nice. Panoramic tinted safety glass windows that open. This window certainly doesn't open. Very nice front window though, so it's probably going to be something on the other side. And then they equip it with the King OmniGo HD television antenna, so you can actually prep it, or it's prepped for an LTE cellular booster. All right, let's take a look inside of this 270 FKS. All right, so stepping inside of this really nice Heritage Glen, quickly panning around. We'll start from the front, work our way to the back. So first of all, you have all your controls right here. Nice coat hooks. Boy, is that something that's typically missing from RVs, so that's very thoughtful. Has a nice, large, Everchill 12-volt electric refrigerator. Very nice. This probably has solar on it because the light in the refrigerator's on. And there's no power connected to it from the outside. Has a Furrion compact microwave. Nice 3-burner Furrion cooktop, stove, oven combination. Not going to fit too much in there, but you can bake some cookies or a pie. Nice thermofoil countertop wrapping all the way around with a dual basin stainless steel sink. Love the view you get out of the front of this. That's really nice. So you have a nice little spice rack. I thought this was a cabinet at first. Some storage under here. More storage. Then you got 3 drawers here. Price on this, $66,555 MSRP. Has a sale price of $49,741, which for this size of unit, it's not too bad. Nice little window here, but not a big fan of these blinds. But the reason they do that is because of its proximity to the stove. So if you're wondering why they have the steel blinds right here, that's why they do it. It's next to the stove. It's a fire code thing. All your cabinetry above. You have one large slide right here, and you have one more in the back. Has a really interesting dinette area. I love the table. So really nice table. You have 2 standard chairs here with storage underneath, which is nice. Nice blackout blinds over here. Good size windows in this area. A lot of light that can come in. But check this out. So it has more of a bench style seating on this side. Very cool, very different. It would have been nice if they padded it though. And then you have some theater seats right here. This is certainly a couple's unit. This isn't necessarily something I think you could put kids in unless you maybe ripped all this out and put a bed or something right here, because these are not sofas. This is just entertainment seating. So you have your theater seats that can recline unless you want someone to sleep in a reclined theater seat. You have a 50-inch TV up here with your entertainment system. A lot of space right there and a panoramic fireplace. Behind your TV, you have a pantry area. Very nice. A lot of storage space in there. Nice door on it too. I like how they use the batten strips that are contrasting, so they use a darker batten strip. Gives you a nice little more upscale feel inside. Stepping back, porcelain foot flush toilet. This is your restroom. Cornered shower. You have a medicine cabinet right there. You have some storage underneath. You have a plastic, kind of cheapy looking sink faucet. I would definitely upgrade that, but those are super, super inexpensive things to upgrade. Nice cabinet there. You have your toilet paper holder there and a place for your towels and toiletries. Plus you have your towel holders up here, or your hooks. AC thermostat. Coming into the bedroom. So this is pretty nice. So this is a queen size bed, but it looks like there's probably a king size option. You would just lose the nightstands. So that is really, really nice. Are these blackout blinds? They are blackout blinds, so you can sleep in a little bit later if you want, because you can block out the light. You have your second air conditioning unit up top, which is really nice. And remember, these are whisper quiet units. Very, very nice. Check out the room at the end of the bed. This is insane. It's because you have a full extending, full depth slide. It extends like 3 feet out. And because of that, look at all this space it gives you. This is about 3.5 feet wide. Tons of room at the end of the bed. Then you have your wardrobe right here. Lots of drawers, lots of cabinets. This actually looks like it's a laundry area. Yep, little laundry basket. And then under your bed, you're going to have a lot of storage. And you have that outside access. When we're outside, if that's locked, you know what it leads into. And then you have kind of a barn door style setup here for your closet. So if we want to open this, this is huge. This is a huge space. I did not expect that closet to be that large. It's probably nearly 3 feet deep, probably 5 feet wide. That is an enormous closet. Shoot, because there's another door here, you could probably bring your e-bikes in here and fold them up and throw them in there. That's insane. And then you have another closet right here. That's probably a spot for a washer and dryer, I imagine. Yep, so this is where you'd put your stackable washer and dryer unit. Or just more wardrobe space if you don't get a washer and dryer. Very cool. Nice ceiling heights in here. You could easily be probably upwards of about 6'5" to comfortably be in the RV, but the shower is going to be a little bit different story because it steps up a little bit right there. Anyways, let's take a look at the outside of this unit and see what it's all about. Okay, starting at the front, working our way back, has a power front tongue jack, has a spot for 2 20-pound propane cans. Your battery box is right there. You could probably fit 2 batteries there. You have an outside kitchen area, complete with the Elite Series griddle, compact refrigerator. Outside of your furnace, you have power stabilizers on the front and back, which is really nice. And then underneath, looks like it rides on an 8-inch I-beam frame. You have your MORryde step above steps here. Outside of your water heater over here, you have a little ring that they've put here for your dog leash. This rides on Castle Rock ST tires with a wider footprint. Basically, this is designed to kind of spread out the momentum whenever you're going over things to help mitigate what's called porpoising. It does not have an upgraded suspension equalizer, but you typically don't see one on this setup where they're spread apart like this. This is called a spread axle. Coming back, wide stance suspension is what they call it. Back here is probably going to be storage. Wow, and a lot of it too. Give you a ton of storage under here. And it gives you 2 access doors for it as well. That's the back side of your other stabilizing leg, and then right here is a 4-inch tubular bumper to throw your water hose into, or your sewer hose, I'm sorry. All LED lighting, wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera, outside shower. Here are all your connections back here. Tank flush, probably one of these is to fill your water tank, the other one's to use city water. Then you have your cable and satellite connections, 50 amp connection over here. This uses all, or both of the slides are rack and pinion slides, which is really nice. And then this is that storage space underneath the bed that you saw earlier. Very nice unit. No frameless windows, these are standard windows. A lot of people like this style of window because it permits you better cross ventilation, because these windows slide open. If you look at that RV right there, they're all frameless, which means they don't have this frame going around. It's like a piece of glass that's kind of laminated to the side. They tilt out on a hinge that's right at the top, but they don't slide open, which means the only air you're going to get is what can get underneath it and into your RV, and it kind of limits the ability for you to get a nice flow of air if you're in a nice area that has a nice breeze. Whereas with these, you just slide them open. If you have other windows in other areas, the wind can just pass straight through, and it really is a great experience. It gives you a lot of flexibility there, and I just want to show you this one real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. These are all frameless windows. They don't have that rubber frame going around them at all. But yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's really personal choice. Do you prefer the look over the function? Brands like Alliance only use this style of window, even on their highest end units, because of that cross ventilation. Anyways, guys, I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this really cool Forest River Wildwood Heritage Glen travel trailer. It's a mouthful. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we will talk to you again very soon.